Our third place finisher in tonight's Food City 250 is our pole sitter from earlier today. That's Elliott Sadler. He drives the number 33 Ream Heating and Air Conditioning Chevrolet for KHI. And Elliott, continued strong performance out of you here this evening. Over the last 4 to 6 weeks, you certainly turned it on. And talk about your performance out there tonight.
It's kind of loud. I had a ball tonight. I felt like a little 16-year-old kid running up front and running for the lead and racing with these guys that race every single week. And it was a ton of fun to sit on the pole and be that competitive all night. Just got a little bit too tight there at the end. I used up my tires there around lap 170 to 190 trying to get in front of Brad, and didn't just a little bit too tight for the end. But I had a ball. Car's in one piece, not a scratch on it, and then we run up front. We're competitive all night, and we're going to call that a pretty good night.
Excellent. Questions for Elliott? If you have one, raise your hand. We'll take some questions over here. Lori.
Elliott, Brad Gilly, PRN. Running like this, winning a Pocono and like tonight and all that, how much is this helping your Cup program? I mean, is there just something, that's lifted you up that's helping you over on the Cup side too?
Yeah, I think, as a driver, you can go through different stages of confidence and stuff like that, and feel of the race car and things like that. And I think when I've been able to jump into some of Kevin's equipment like tonight, and because they run his setups and stuff in it, I can feel what he's feeling. And of course, he's always lending a helping hand and giving me advice about things to do with the truck and things to do with the Nationwide car. It's been a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie to you. I've had a ball driving his equipment, and we all know what kind of race car driver he is. We see him leading the points like he is, but as an owner, he is. I mean, they've treated me like a brother, like a son, almost. Brought in and really given me the best equipment they got each and every time I've been in the whether the car or the truck, and it's been a load of fun. We were very, very fast on Wednesday night, and come back here tonight and back it up again against a lot of my peers that I'll be racing against tomorrow night. Just says a lot for the equipment that they have at KHI.
Any other questions? Go ahead, Jenna.
Make it an easy one, Jenna.
I'm going to do my best. Jenna Fryer, AP. Kevin was in here today, and he said some very nice things about you, and you're only really as good as your equipment, and, again, how much they've enjoyed working with you. What's next for you? You're really thriving in this KHI stuff, and
that's a really good question, Jenna, and I wish I had an answer for you. And I'm not trying to dodge the question. I don't know what's next. I really don't. A couple of weeks ago, I really thought I had something lined up, and it kind of slipped away. And I was thinking, man, I got to regroup and maybe try something else. But I can't sit here right now and say, Jenna, I think I'm doing this, or this. What I want to do, though, is be competitive and run up front. And I don't care what the vehicle looks like that I run in. And I've had a ball racing the trucks, and I've had a ball racing the Nationwide car tonight. And the coolest thing about racing for Kevin, and I'll be honest with you, is they believe in me 100%. They believe in what I'm telling them. They believe in when I get in that car or truck that they have a legitimate shot to run up front, lead laps, and win races. And to me, that's a really good feeling. Where I'll be next year, I have no idea. I've talked to Kevin a little bit about running some truck series stuff for him next year. And, 7, 8, 9, 10 races, something like that. But really, other than that, I don't know where I'm going to be. So, I pulled into this racetrack Wednesday. I told my wife, I said, this might be the last Bristol night race I ever race in this week. I mean, that's hard to swallow. I've been coming here a long time as a fan and as a driver, and I don't know. All I got to do is just race my heart out each and every week and see what happens.
Jenna, go ahead. Follow up there, Lori. Jenna.
Put Elliott Sadler in a good car, and Elliott Sadler can still get it done. Do you think other people are taking notice of that?
I have gotten more phone calls in the last month and a half than I have in 2.5 years. So yes, people are taking notice. I mean, phone calls not saying, hey, we're going to give you a job, but phone calls going, man, we're proud of you. We knew you could do it. Congratulations, man. Keep hard at it. And that makes me feel as good as anything in the world. I mean, some of the text messages I got after the Pocono win in that truck, I never dreamed I would get from sponsors I had 10 years ago, Cardinals I've had in the past, Cardinals I've never had. I mean, 15, 20 different Cardinals in the Cup Series. And it was neat to get that kind of recognition and those kind of people caring about what I can do in a race car or a truck.
Go ahead, Lee.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. For those of us that were here that day, you won in the 21 car. You know, we know you can get the job done here. Can you describe the difference between your qualifying effort in the 19 and the qualifying effort for KHI? Is the equipment just that much better, you know, on that playing field?
Well, I think we were first in one and 41st in the other. And, you know, Todd and I have struggled a lot today with our 19 car. It was not doing the things we wanted it to do, not from lack of effort. Poor thing, they have changed every single nut and bolt on that car. And we've only ran that car one other time, and I think we struggled with it then. So we're going to go and meet again in the morning, try to lean on Carl Edwards seemed to be really good today. We're going to lean on them and see what kind of parts and pieces we can put in our car to run good tomorrow. We're not going to give up because Todd and I felt like we gained some momentum at Michigan. We gained some momentum at Chicago. So we're going to try tomorrow, see what happens, and put a lot of adjustability in it and go from there. So I'd like to think, I don't know, I don't forget how to drive leaving one side of the garage and walking over to the other. We just got to keep working hard on our stuff and trying to make it better and work on our communication, and we'll just see where it leads us tomorrow night.
Any questions in the press box for Elliott?
We're all clear in the press box.
Okay, Elliott, congratulations and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thanks a lot, guys.